back to Shelly's Homemade, and today, guys, we're going to be making some oven roasted pork chops with a side of cheesy grits, gravy, and some Brussels sprouts, guys. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do, we're going to season the bottom of our pan that I had lined with aluminum foil and sprayed with some non-stick spray. And Shelly's house seasoning, salt, pepper, seasoning, all garlic, onion powder. This is going to take care of the bottom part of it. Alright. Pork chop onto my pan, like so. And I slid it so it wouldn't bubble up in the oven right here. So I want it to lay flat. So I gave it a nice little slit with some kitchen shears straight to the middle. For the ones that's not going to lay down flat. That way it doesn't bubble up when you're cooking it. Alright. Now, just sprinkle some house seasoning on there. House seasoning, salt, pepper, seasoning, garlic, onion powder. Alright, so it's nice and seasoned. We're going to pop this into a 425-degree oven for it to roast up and get it caramelized on the bottom, and on the top. It's going to be so nice. You don't even have to flip these. They're just going to cook up really well for you. When we come back, we're going to start our grits and Brussels sprouts and gravy. Okay, first thing we're going to do, we're going to put on our Brussels sprouts. Like these. I'm going to put 2 16-ounce bags of Brussels sprouts on. First thing we're going to do, we're going to add some butter to the water. And this is a 1.5 cups of water. This is how I like to make my steamed Brussels sprouts. So, 1 whole stick of butter. Or margarine, whatever you have is fine. I'm not a stickler on whether or not you should use margarine or butter. Whatever you have, especially in today's economy and everything. So, into this, we're going to add a teaspoon of the chicken bouillon, guys. And remember, this stuff is salty, so you don't want to add too much. Now, we're going to add our Brussels sprouts. Alright. That's that. Take a spoon. We're just going to mix it in. Just like this. Pop a lid on it. Let it go. And that's all you have to do to these Brussels sprouts. Now we're going to move over and start our grits. Okay, guys, so you see the water is starting to bubble. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it has. So it's at a simmer. So for our grits, we're gonna add some salt to the water. Get a nice amount of salt. But follow the instructions on your box of grits, because I've just been making it so long is that I just know how to make these grits. It's gonna be so delicious and so tasty. I'm going to add a couple of teaspoons or 1/2 stick of butter. And then we're going to take my whisk here and we're going to whisk down that salt and to get it all mixed into the water. This is just what I like to do. Now, we just add our grits, and I can it's enough by the, you know, how the grits start to float to the top and how it piles in there, like, yep, this is exactly enough grits right here. So, but follow the directions on the box. It will help you with these grits. So I only like to put salt. I don't like to put chicken bouillon or cook it in any type of like chicken stock or anything like that. I don't like the flavor that it gives the grits. For me, I mean, if that's what you're into, that's what you like, by all means do that. But for me, that's not what I like. And with grits, you have to constantly stir them. So don't be afraid to get in there with your whisk and stir the grits. Like, really stir them, because they will stick and clump up and you will have lumpy grits. You do not want that. Alright, so when they start to thicken, I'll be back to show you what to do next. Okay, so they started to thicken up, so it took like about 8 to 9 minutes to thicken. See this, and look at this. These would be delicious just like this in a bowl. But we're going to take it up another little notch, just another level of deliciousness of grits. Alright. Now we're going to add some heavy cream. And be careful when you're cooking grits, because they do love to pop now. Alright, so the heavy cream makes it creamy. Look at that. Oh, man, I'm telling you. Look at that. I think I want to add a little more heavy cream. Now, if you don't have heavy cream, you can also add some regular milk. It will work too. The heavy cream just, it's just worth the investment. The heavy cream, I use it in a lot of dishes. So wonderful. Look at that. Look how creamy this thing got. So now I'm going to add some sharp cheddar cheese. Like that. And you're going to add this at a time and just mix. You don't want to just dump everything in there and then start to mix. Then it start to clump up on you. So you're going to do this. That's the way I'm doing it. To get you those rich, creamy grits. And that heavy cream will help thicken it up some more. Now I have some Munster cheese, guys. So we're gonna add about 4 to 5 slices. Don't know how I feel. Two. Just come from the bottom to the top. Make sure that cheese get in there. Now you can add Gouda to this and cheddar, or you can add American cheese and Gouda, or American cheese and cheddar. Switch it up. You know, switch it up. Some of that Gouda in here. Oh, Gouda and grits are amazing, guys. And that was 3. I'll add 1 more. One more slice. There we go. Amazing grits. Look at that. And you see how there's no lumps in here, how it's been stirred. I've been whisking these grits around. So when we come back, guys, I'm going to put this on low on another burner. And when we come back, I'm going to show y'all how to make a really quick gravy. Really quick gravy with some onions. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, so let's make gravy. Cut this onion up. And we want to saute our onions. I have a little olive oil down there in the pan. Oh. There we go. One spoon. There we go. I'm gonna let that saute up. We're gonna add a little Shelly's house seasoning, just to season up our onion. Just a little bit, not a lot. Alright, so now we're gonna move. Okay, so let's make a really quick gravy. So we got 2 tablespoons of flour in our measuring cup, a teaspoon of chicken bouillon for flavor. And then just mix that up. Right there, that's your gravy powder right there. Alright, so now we have some beef broth. And we're going to pour our beef broth into our cup. And we just mix it in so it's all combined and it's nice and smooth. And if you have to, just take the spatula or whatever you're mixing with and just smash the flour bits up against the glass to get all of that out. Alright? It's a really great gravy, guys. It's quick, it's easy. You don't have to scratch on the stove or anything. I mean, you can make a slurry with some cornstarch if you would like, but this is more traditional gravy for our pork chops. And our pork chops are actually done and ready to go. They only took 35 minutes in the oven. So they're just sitting in the oven with the oven off, staying warm, waiting on me. To add them to this fantastic gravy. And if you wanted to, you can always double this recipe. I'm using 2 cups of chicken broth. All the measurements will be down below in the description box, guys. Don't fret. Alright, let's move back over to the stove. Alright, here we go. Pour in our gravy. I'll start to thicken up and cook. See, it's already starting to thicken up right now. If it get a little too thick, add some more beef broth. That. Let me show you guys these pork chops. How amazing. Look at that, oven roasted. And they're like that on the other side too as well. Look at that. Oh, Amazing pork chops. And make sure you stir it because it'll stick and start to thicken up on you. And it depends on how thick you want your pork chops. Yeah, it's already starting to thicken. Look at that. See, I told you, quick. And you didn't even have to buy the powder stuff in the packet, which is really good. I use it. Not talking about it, but that's an extra $1 something you don't have to use. Or use your ingredients you already have in the house. Add some more beef broth. Look at that. Amazing gravy. You can also make a cornstarch slurry and just pour the beef broth into the pan and then just make a cornstarch slurry and add it. But this is flavor on top of flavor gravy. Taste it. So good. Delicious gravy, guys. Delicious gravy. Now I add my pork here. Tell me that's not a beautiful chop. Oh, look at them as I put them in. Absolutely amazing chops. Amazing. My phone like to ring at the wrong time. And you know what, guys? Dinner is actually done. So when I come back, I'm gonna plate this bad boy up. I like it. Look at that. Then we're going to have a feast. Okay, so this is the final results of our oven roasted pork chops, which you can cut with a fork. You can see. And that gravy on there. Creamy cheesy grits. Those grits is fantastic. My breast is right. So good. And put my fork down. For all my new subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everyone, thank you for coming through and visit me. Really appreciate it. Hit me up on my social medias. Is there anything that you guys would like to see me make? Please comment in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to make that for you guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section. Are you going to make this dish? Did you like it? If you didn't like it, let me know too. You know, like, share, and subscribe. As always, guys, have a wonderful day. And I'll see you in the next video.